everyone, Michelle here from Homeschooling in the Pines. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you all about how do I fit in everything Brave Writer and everything Brave Writer lifestyle into my homeschool day and into my homeschool week. Okay, I had this question a couple times that people ask, how do you fit it all in? And do you do everything in one day? No, I don't. So I just want to share with you really quick how I do it. Okay, so like I had mentioned before, every month or every 2 months, sometimes it takes us more than a month to read a book, we have a read aloud that we do, that we pair with an arrow guide, okay, where we work with our reading comprehension, we do copy work, spelling, grammar, and everything, and I will post on top how I get, how I go through this, through these guides. So every morning I do my read aloud. In the morning, I mentioned this before, Bible. I try to Bible and read aloud first thing in the morning. Those are things that never change. We do that every single morning. After we do those two things, we jump into our morning basket loop. And this is where we work in a couple of other Brave Writer lifestyle things. In our morning loop, we have music appreciation and we have art. We read other read alouds and everything is incorporated into my morning loop. Okay, so this week we got, we didn't do music and that's okay, but we did an art, we did some art appreciation, we did an art project together. And so that's part of the Brave Writers lifestyle. So, that's when I get the art and music appreciation on those extra read alouds that sometimes we don't get time to read. They're being, getting done through that morning time, okay? In the afternoons, usually after lunch is when we get to work in our arrow guide, okay? So every week there's a passage like I have talked before. We do copy work with a passage. We work on some grammar skill. We do dictation. So every day we do a little bit, and we usually do it between Monday to Thursday, or sometimes we might do it on Fridays, okay? So that's how I get my arrow guide every week. Then for writing projects, we work on partnership writing Brave Writer projects, and we don't do that every day. We work on our writing probably 3 times a week, sometimes two times a week on our writing project. You do this as, you can follow. It says a week 1, do this, week 2, but you don't have to. You work however is best for your family and for your kid. So sometimes we work on, two times a week. We've been working on a project where we are doing an island. My daughter's creating an island, and it's taken us a little while. We took a break the last couple of weeks to work on something else, and we're coming back to it next week. Okay, so Brave Writer projects, we work on them 2 times a week, 3 times a week, and we take breaks if we need to, and you don't have to do it every day, okay? Free write, we don't do free write every day. We haven't done free write in a while. Sometimes if we can't get it done once a month, I get it done. I try to do, every 2 weeks we'll do a Friday free write, or we do it, anytime during the week that we have time, okay? That's one of the things that we need to work on and doing more free writing as part of the Brave Writer element of a Brave Writer lifestyle, okay? So, and, when do I do, poetry tea time? Sometimes it happens every week. Sometimes once a month, sometimes every 2 weeks. It depends on what we're doing. Sometimes depends on the mood. Some days, we might not feel, or some weeks that we have time to do it, and it's okay. Just like, today it's been a snowy day all day, and we were doing some schoolwork, and I made some muffins, and we took a break. We read some poetry, and we did poetry tea time. Sometimes it just happens. Well, sometimes we'll meet with friends and we plan it more. So it happens, as it is very, sometimes it could be sporadic, or, we don't plan it as much, and that's okay. We do, movie nights. So movies and television are part of the Brave Brave Writers lifestyle. I've been trying to be more intentional to plan a day during the week to be our movie night. And then we'll watch a movie, and the next day we'll do a writing activity or an activity to go with the book, okay? Like this week we watched Wonder, and the next day we did some character trait activities based on the movie Wonder, and it was really fun. So this is how I try to incorporate the Brave Writer lifestyle elements. There's some elements that, that are just having a conversation with your kids. Those are things we do. Sometimes we are on the way to a grocery store, and my daughter might have a question, and I'll talk about it to her. A conversation after watching a movie or watching a show, having those, juicy conversations with my kids. So this is how I try to incorporate the Brave Writer's lifestyle into my life, into my day, and how to incorporate the academics of it. This is how it happens every week, okay? Some things don't happen every week, but our read aloud happens every week. We work on our arrow guide every week, and we try to work on our writing activity, you know, every week, even if it's like once or twice a week, okay? It is possible to get everything done. It is part of a lifestyle, so you shouldn't feel pressure to have a schedule and have to do this and, you know, I have to in a set schedule. No, you have to be relaxed about it. And some of the things that are Brave Writer just kind of happen. And, you know, if you are intentional about it, I'm just kind of make it happen, and you will have a very language rich home. Okay, so make sure if you have any questions, make sure you post them below, and I will try to answer them as best as I can, and I will point you in the right direction. And like always, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if anything else Brave Writer that you would like to know about, and I would love to make a video and answer your questions. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.